against black people.
Violence against black people.
When you're asked to raise your fist up in the air, you are showing solidarity.
You don't have to like Donald Trump. I mean, I love him, but you don't even have to like him. But the reason you need to vote for him is we have two choices. Do you want to live in a democracy and freedom that my grandfather fought for, or do you want to live in communism? People laugh when I say communism, but the media, they're censoring what we hear and what we have access to. And I promise you, you don't have to like Trump. Vote for him because you want to save America. Because I promise you, Biden is going to take us to socialism and communism. And unless you were like my husband, who his father watched his brother shot execution style in Cuba, execution style, they can tell you all about communism, but they came here legally. But just so you know, I just want you to know it is real, and people don't understand. I love Trump, but if you don't love him, still vote for him if you believe in democracy.
Oh, come on. Okay, just no more, though. No more. Come on, bring her. So beautiful.
Hi.
What's your name?
Salamnish.
What?
Salamnish.
Oh, that's say it.
My name's Salamnish.
And you know that where are your parents? Where are your parents? Wow, congratulations. What a job. What a beautiful person you are. Thank you, honey.
Relation to man. This is the issue of this election. Whether we believe in our capacity for self-government or whether we abandon the American Revolution and confess that a little intellectual elite in a far distant capital can plan our lives for us better than we can plan them ourselves. But beyond that, the full power of centralized government, this was the very thing the Founding Fathers sought to minimize. They knew that governments don't control things. A government can't control the economy without controlling people. And they know when a government sets out to do that, it must use force and coercion to achieve its purpose. Dispensation of government and freedom has never been so fragile, so close to slipping from our grasp as it is at this moment. Those who would trade our freedom for the soup kitchen of the welfare state have told us they have a utopian solution of peace without victory. They call their policy accommodation. And they say if we'll only avoid any direct confrontation with the enemy, he'll forget his evil ways and learn to love us. All who oppose them are indicted as warmongers. Now let's set the record straight. There's no argument over the choice between peace and war. But there's only one guaranteed way you can have peace, and you can have it in the next second. Surrender. Admittedly, there's a risk in any course we follow other than this, but every lesson of history tells us that the greater risk lies in appeasement. And this is the specter our well-meaning liberal friends refuse to face, that their policy of accommodation is appeasement. Where then is the road to peace? Well, it's a simple answer after all. You and I have the courage to say to our enemies, there is a price we will not pay, there is a point beyond which they must not advance. You and I have a rendezvous with destiny. We'll preserve for our children this, the last best hope of man on earth, or we'll sentence them to take the last step into 1,000 years of darkness.
It would seem to me they only care about two things, right? COVID-19, right? Because 200,000 Americans have been killed by COVID-19. Where was that energy when hundreds of Black Americans and Hispanic Americans die every single weekend in inner cities? You want me to be afraid of COVID-19? You want these people who in one day can watch 60 people shot in their neighborhood on the south side of Chicago, right? And you don't ask any questions about that. They say you're not allowed to talk about black on black crime, right? You're not allowed to talk about it. It's racist to have that conversation.
Do police officers bludgeon people? Yeah, that's far few in between. They're not out here just hunting black folks down. That's not happening. I'm not afraid of the police officer when I leave my house because I'm black. They're going to pull me over for no reason. That's a lie. If I'm not committing crimes, then I'm not going to interact with police often at all.
We shall go on to the end. We shall fight in France. We shall fight on the seas and oceans. We shall fight with growing confidence and growing strength in the air. We shall defend our island, whatever the cost may be. We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing grounds. We shall fight in the fields and in the streets. We shall fight in the hills. We shall never surrender.